Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Friday Night Horror. I am your host, the Samurai of Tears. Now I don't know Samurai, also known as Pete Chips. My other role is a 20. I hope this is working. I absolutely have no idea if it is or not, as this is the first time I will be streaming with my new PC setup. I've tried this multiple times. The internet completely failed last time I did this, so it seems to be a lot more stable now. Webcam works, which is good. And it looks like my voice is being picked up. It's just a matter of whether it is or not. I don't know if this is going to come through, but I think I can hear myself. That's really creepy. Fingers crossed this works. I will be trying to get back into Reaver 2 as well, which is the first game we're going to attempt streaming from this PC. And I did this a little bit a few weeks ago before the new rig came in, and it went fairly well, apart from the fact the controller didn't work, so we couldn't use telekinesis. So I'll be playing a game from the beginning. There was no cloud save. I have to redo the entire first section, but that's good, because at least now that I know how telekinesis works, and I have camera control, then that should make things a little bit better. Sorry, clearing stuff away. There may also be some background noise. There's a lot of drunk people out tonight. It's very hot here in the UK. The temperature's been hitting 30 plus degrees Celsius, which here is ridiculous. It's 10 p.m. here. It's pitch black outside. Lots of drunk people outside, and temperature's still in the mid-20s. So it's just that this is like an Australian winter. But in the UK, we should not have that. Either way, if you are new to the channel, welcome in. I am a variety streamer. I play a lot of old forgotten games that are on my need to complete list, and there's a Saturday game that I stream as well, so I'm going to have to get set up for that for 2 weeks' time as we continue on with Pathfinder, with a custom built game that was supposed to last 6 weeks and has now been going for nearly 2 years. That's usually what happens with one-shots, it seems. Other than that, hopefully my streaming schedule will come back to normal. So Friday nights from 10 p.m. I stream horror games. At the moment we're going through the Legacy of Kain series. Sunday is Final Fantasy, where we're trying to finish off Final Fantasy X-2 at the moment with a 100% clear run. We're up to the Chocobo dungeon in Chapter 5, so it's going very well. Finished off the Infinito last time, which is one of the hardest dungeons in the game, with the 2 hardest bosses completed. Only one of them cheesed, potentially, but did the other one properly, so very proud of that. And then Thursday, currently playing through Blue Reflection. Most of these videos are uploaded onto YouTube, so if you miss anything or want to come back to the back catalogue, just check out MORI20 DM on YouTube. Also available through all the social media links, which are at the top, so if you just look for MORI20, I'm on Discord, Facebook, X, or Twitter, whichever one you want to call it now, and on YouTube. So, like I said, I've set this up earlier, so fingers crossed it is all working. I don't know if I've got the sound volume right. Fingers crossed I've got the right balance and it does capture. Controller should, in theory, work. So I'm going to jump into the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. So the lights are off here, but you can still just about make out little bits of background. Got my nice mug from a cup of tea. Girls' Generation poster in the background. So, essential setup is complete. But yeah, I do this for the atmosphere in these proper horror games. This one's less sort of like what I would consider to be scary horror, more gothic horror. Now that's pretty loud on my end, but I've got the volume dropped down on the stream, so again I hope that comes through okay. It's not capturing anything at the moment, which is a bit annoying. Where are you, game? I know why. Let's... Right, no, that's in the wrong place. No, that's also in the wrong place. I knew this was going to happen in the beginning a bit, because I set so many things up. There we go. Maybe that. No, I need that underneath the overlay. There we go. That should be good. Now the question is, how's the volume on that? I don't know. Sorry, that's a bit awkward, because I haven't a clue. I guess I could always try and jump into the stream, see if I can get some sound overlay. Hopefully it's coming through. I think it is. Be wary, Raziel. I hope that's coming through, because this is going to be really, really embarrassing if it's not. I will assume it will. I'm going to assume that that is working. And if anyone comes in and is like, is there supposed to be sound working? I'm going to be so embarrassed because I'll have to play through it again. And that's going to be really annoying. But from my point of view, it should be. Okay, I did all the tests earlier. The sound volume is just whether the balance is right between my voice being picked up and the sound coming through properly through on the recording. Either way, just a recap then of what this game was about. We finished playing through the original Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, which was about a young man called Kain who was ambushed outside a bar and killed, and then raised as a vampire to get his revenge. He went to the pillars. He was sent to the pillars of Nosgoth, which were corrupt, and sent to go and restore balance to the world by defeating the corrupted guardians. Each guardian that he killed restored some balance to the world. Where he found out at the end, he was the final guardian, the guardian of balance, and to sacrifice himself would restore full balance to the world. In the canon ending, he refuses the sacrifice, and instead plunges the world into even deeper darkness and corruption. Or in the future, he raises an army of vampires from the bodies of the Seraphim, who are like a holy order of knights. So in the second game, Soul Reaver, one of his lieutenants starts to evolve, grows wings before he does, and out of anger he tears his wings asunder and throws them into the pits of this giant whirlpool where his flesh burns away. But Raziel, the lieutenant, is saved by the wheel of fate, brought back as a vampire who feeds on the souls of vampires instead, and the souls of any creature. So in the original Soul Reaver game, Raziel travels the world, defeats Kain's lieutenants, and eventually confronts Kain back at a temple of Kronos, I think it is. And that is where the game will kick off, hopefully. But notice there's no continue option, and I'm so sad. But this will pick up at the end of Soul Reaver.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Looks like sound alerts are working.
Ordered me into the abyss.
Ionians.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge.
How are you doing today? And how was the Shadowrun game
To
tonight?
know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I'm glad you are okay, and that Shadowrun was also good.
How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
Any standouts tonight?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer.
My week's been an interesting one. It's first week back at work. It's far too hot here, like way too
Better
hot.
to serve me than those whose passion transcends
Barely
all
sleeping,
notions of
but
good and evil.
3 days of teaching, got back into the routine very quickly.
From the corruption that we represent. My eyes are
So,
open, Cain.
Busy,
I find no nobility in the
very busy
unlife
week,
you
but
rudely forced on my
nothing
unwilling
too bad. A
cause.
lot of people are very stressed already at work though, because nothing works. But I'm kind of getting used to it now. First week, nothing is ever set up ready for us.
You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic? Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
But generally, yeah, it's been an alright week. Just like I said, the heat though is absolutely killing me. Barely slept, just have to keep the fan on all the time just to keep airflow moving around. And yeah, working my way through my work clothes at an incredible rate. It's like new pair of trousers every day, new shirt every day. I'm like, that's crazy.
Fate promises more.
I normally could get away with trousers for like 2 or 3 days, but not at the moment.
Completely.
I just don't have the energy to do much else, to be honest. And then I find tonight that all my settings for OBS have disappeared, so I've had to reset up everything here, so fingers crossed I haven't forgotten anything. And yeah, then I find that I don't have my save game for Soul Reaver 2.
Redeemer and Destroyer.
So this may look familiar if you were around for my last Friday horror stream.
Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
Hello, Mobius. Now, earlier the sound wasn't working in the game when I tried loading it up. So fingers crossed.
Where am
Yes, it works.
I? Is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt?
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands.
Yeah, Raziel's such
This
a
is
badass.
completely unexpected. This orb disables
But hey,
our
rewards are good,
requirements,
always good,
leaving
especially
them
magical
helpless
stuff.
and incapacitated.
Plus 3 dice to rolls in
Strangely, it
any
seems to have
one
the
spell
same
category.
effect on that
Do you get to
peculiar
pick,
weapon
like when you
of
cast a
yours.
spell?
But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
And
You
good
can
to think
drop
about
the benevolent
cooperation,
facade, Mobius.
running
I
plays'
know
lives.
who and what you are.
That sounds very Shadowrun, to be
Kill
honest.
where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Cain, some 30 years from now.
You two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name?
Oh, he's got very Spider-Man eyes. So it's like,
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Cain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of
So
the
I've never
Seraphim
actually
priesthood?
played in the Shadowrun
Yes.
campaign. I did
But the
run one
glorious days
once
of
for
the
a short
Seraphim
period,
have long since passed.
which was very much about taking down a corporation
This is a
from the
more
inside.
cynical and indecorous age.
Based it off a
My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold.
prologue
We
to
strive
Ghost in the
honor
Shell,
the memory of the Seraphim with our own humble crusade.
which was quite funny because
Is this the vampire Vorador?
one of the players decided to try and attack everybody with
Scourge of the
grenades
circle.
in like
The
a
most
highly
depraved
secure
and
mega
decadent
corporation
example of this
building. I was
old
like,
degenerate race.
well, this is going to end well.
Slaughtered 6 of my
He was
fellow
obsessed with
guardians
grenades,
as
he
they
just wanted to blow
cowered
everything up.
defenseless in this room.
After everyone else was like busy trying to sneak
And
in
you
and hack their way
somehow
past
survived
security
this
and
massacre?
I and 2 others. The circle was devastated.
it worked. I had a
Only we
good
3
plot
were
planned, but
spared.
never got to go very far with it.
You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me, sir? Your malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Cain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little
I do find this
schemes.
really funny the how
Simply out of your depth.
simple the facial
You
animation is,
underestimate me, Razzie.
but the use of like textures to
Let
create
me
all the
show you.
shadows and like the wrinkles is so much more effective than a lot more recent games
Cain is lying
that try and
awake.
go for like over the top
Unaware
facial
that
animations.
snatched you out
I just think this
of
looks much
time
better. It's
and
like
brought
very
you
comic
here to
book.
me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy.
That, however,
Foolishly
super low
confident
resolution,
that he
and they
has
haven't even
eluded
bothered
your
upscaling it.
eyes.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Cain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Cain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Seraphim heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill
See,
you.
this type of storytelling is
You
just
need
something
fear
I
and
can't
force.
bring into any of my tabletop games.
You try to keep
You know, the wizened old mage who knows everything and tells you what to do. I'm like,
have to do.
I don't like being told what to do. Why would I enforce that on other people? You must kill him. You must do this. You have to do this because I'm telling you it is the only option.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how? I had not yet discovered.
So, like, if anybody else wants to or does play or fancies getting Soul Reaver 2 on Steam or even on GOG because it has the same kind of issues, the game itself doesn't run off the bat. There's a lot of problems with it. There is a fantastic patch available which undoes any of the graphic and sound issues you get from the beginning, which actually allows the game to get past the loading screen. But the other problem I found was the controller mapping was wrong. That's where the issue came in. Now, because I'm playing it through Steam, you can use the Steam direct input options and configure your controller to do specific button presses. And the issue I had was that the button for telekinesis wasn't assigned. Had nothing, so there was no way to do any of the telekinesis things like destroying things at a distance. But now, hopefully, there we go. I have telekinesis. And I can move the camera properly. I can do the sneaky thing. I can crawl properly. Great. Yo, Wheels! Nice of you to drop in, my friend, and thank you for joining me on my return to Friday night streaming. Hopefully it's working. If there's any sound problems, please do let me know. But how are you doing, mate? How are you coping with our ridiculous levels of heat here? The fact is that we broke here, like inside. Outside was about 27, 28 degrees, and inside was in the 30s easily. And I can't cope with that. I can't cope with it. Sweating like a pig. Yeah, sounds familiar. Right, so all these pictures that are here are of Vorador, I think from the intro of Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, where he killed all the goblins.
レッドゼムカムゼアイズワンドワーフイエットインモリアフースティルドローズブリーズ
Draw the breeze. Thank you, Seiji-san, for the continued subscription. At least it sounds like the sound's working. This is good. Excellent. Good. But thank you for the support, mate. Really appreciate it. God, Fleroy's really on form today as well. You're talking to a lot of people. So yeah, but everything's freshly installed, so if there's any problems, please do inform. And also on my last attempt to run playthrough from this, I was talking about the health bar in the bottom right corner, which you couldn't see. Now you can, as that's a ridiculous lot of health, which we will be losing shortly, unfortunately. But how are you doing, Sage? Have not spoken to you in a long, long while. So action button to open the doors. Well, I don't know what that's for, but I do know what that's for. Now, also, I should be able to, because I've got telekinesis, just throw weapons like that. I shouldn't have probably thrown that weapon, but that's okay, it works. Still congested, eh? You sure it's congestion and not, like, possibly hay fever kicking in at this point? But, sorry to hear that, man. You should stick your head over, like, a steam bucket. Get some steam inhalation going. Oh, block. I do have a block button. That doesn't work. Oh, see, block is stupid. Why bother blocking when you can do that? I'm trying to chop his head off. So this game has, by default, through OBS and Twitch, a mature rating. And that, I believe, is why. But I've done all this before, so I want to try and get through as quick as possible. 2, 3... At least you popped in, Sage. Very glad to see you. Shame you can't stick around longer, so we haven't talked for ages. I checked out an invite for Final Fantasy 14 earlier, and I saw you online, but maybe you'll be up tomorrow for it. Maybe. Don't seize me. These are the female guards, who are way tougher than the male guards, which is nice to see. But their heads still come off the same way. Raziel is a little bit good with the sword. But yeah, no need to apologise, man. I hope you have a good afternoon, whatever you've got planned.
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Kain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
Yeah, we found all of this out in the first Soul Reaver, so all of that is a spoiler. Give me the soul. Gimme. Oh. And they make you do these fights so you can get through the next door, which is a bit annoying. Although I think you can probably get through the next section without having to kill these guys. Nope, you can't. Yeah, it locks off each time, which is really annoying. You're not leaving yet. Oh, that's cool. Stick around and talk for a little bit. You're gonna go play that 40k tabletop. Is that the? Is it the one that you've been running, or the one where you were playing your? I don't know. Actually, you're playing quite a few. Whoop. Shift. Bye bye. Let's go. It's the 40k one, so it's definitely not why you're playing a dwarf. That's a really long table. A 40-kilometer table. I want to play a game on a 40-kilometer table. To be honest, that would be really cool. Imagine played a board game
Away from the
that was on for 40 kilometers.
Cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning.
Ultimate game of tiny epic dungeons.
Was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade. It gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered, would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
I mean, that is a good question. Why would the staff only disable the Soul Reaver, which comes from Raziel? Ooh, ow. Get my belly. Ow. I do love the Reaver just kind of like rips through them. There's not timing about the amount of table space needed for any tiny epic. That was my point. It's like tiny epic, you need a gigantic table for them, but it is fun. No. Again, to get through that gate, we have to kill everything in here. So come on, I want to get through this quickly.
There's one.
Ow! Ow! Stop it! Ow! Really stop it! No, I'm trying to dodge sideways, please. That's not dodging sideways. That's dodging towards it. Right, get it. I saw a spear here. There you go. Ve Victus. Right. Taste, it's your inquisitorial office worker. Nice. Well, I hope you do have a fantastic game stage. You can tell us all about it tomorrow. Speaking of which, what plans has folks got for the weekend coming up? I have really struggled to try and make any plans for tomorrow because it really depends on how the heat makes me feel. I am a supernatural vampire-y thing. I should be faster than you and definitely stronger. Ooh. The game you were running was Age of Sigmar. Yeah, fair enough. That is true. I knew it was a fantasy game. Brain man. I have barely slept this week because of the stupid temperatures. You still running that Age of Sigmar game, or is that on hiatus for a bit? Give me your souls. Right. Wheels, you say you're taking your dad golfing in the morning, then dancing Sunday afternoon. You're choosing to dance in this ridiculous, horrible heat wave. And then Sunday's more Vampire the Masquerade. That sounds like your tabletop RP days are definitely filling up quite nicely, Sage.
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself.
Oh yeah, this makes it look like the camera's gone funky, but it's not. This is what it's supposed to do.
The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel.
I
As I
love this
cautiously
effect, though.
approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Kane's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement. The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic.
But yeah, I absolutely love this bit in the fact that it creates the first time paradox of such.
Until, of course,
Because in Blood Omen, you come back here as Kane and find the Soul Reaver just lying against an altar.
Binding itself to me became my symbiotic weapon.
Not broken, completely open, ready to use.
And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade. Embracing its twin, its mirror self, the Reaver's long dormant spirit was now fully aroused. And for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity. Willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade. But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host.
Again, I love that
And
effect.
just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kane who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist.
Mobius already admitted he's the one that snatched Raziel from the time stream and pulled him here.
Now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they
Look
could
at
do
that face.
to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you?
His staff
You
doesn't
seem
turn
to
it
have
off
made
anymore.
a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind.
Or maybe
Is
that.
that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing.
Stab him! Stab
I've
him!
taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Kane, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Stab him!
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
Raziel doesn't serve the Wheel of
Tired
Fate.
of your games, Mobius.
He's kind of made a big
Now
point
that
of
you
running away
free
from him.
me, I needn't concern myself with you. Kane is waiting for me.
Yeah, there you go. He just leaves it behind. The Zoriva ready for Kane to pick up. Because we know we're in the past at this point. Which is when Blood Omen takes part. I'm so happy with time travel shenanigans.
Murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
Yeah.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
So you should
I
just
could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
This game's just now playing to you, Wheels. It knows you like the word
So
aroused.
this was the legendary Janos Ordrin, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore,
Sorry to hear your game is over, those age. Sometimes maybe just find an easier game that you can just build up your DM experience.
Reign of terror ended when
You
the
got a lot of
Seraphim
potential there, man.
finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness.
But it isn't for everybody else, I admit that.
Supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Seraphim therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Seraphim, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
Plus side of finishing games, though, is it leaves room for other games to start. Which, you know, never a bad thing. Anywho, right. We have upgraded the Reaver to stupid levels that can instantly kill enemies, but does not allow us to heal. Well, the mice bats are working, which is cool. Summon the Reaver. Let's go. And there we go, see? Instant gibble. But notice my health bar now is only like a little tiny spiral. Little tiny spiral. Because the Soul Reaver ate all my maximum health. That's sad. But fair enough, Sage. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. I say hopefully we'll have a chance to catch up tomorrow, so let us know how the game went.
Strange how my history came full circle.
I
This
wish
chapel,
I could
realized,
remember
was a memorial to my
which
former
of the
Seraphim
Seraphim
brethren
became
and
what
myself.
vampires.
All of us
I really
martyred
don't.
here. And then so cruelly profaned by Cain
Melchior
when he imposed his gift
might be the Wraith
on
one.
noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Seraphim self,
Aziel.
memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become, and a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal.
He looked
welled
very
up in
noble,
me,
didn't he, with
so
his perfect chin.
overwhelming I could barely contain it.
That's what he's missing is his
All
chin.
I wanted at this moment was to find Cain and destroy him.
Seeing as the new Raziel has no lower jaw, I can see why he'd be upset at that image. Oh, I didn't see what that message was. It said something and then it cuts in. Oh well. Something about devouring. So it was probably just telling me that the Soul Reaver just auto devours souls. So you have to put the blade away if you want to recover health. Or maybe it's like if you absorb too many souls, the Soul Reaver goes into berserk mode. Maybe. I don't know. That disappeared far too quickly. That's cool. There's probably something else in here if I explored, but I'm just very, very curious to try and catch up to where I was last time we played this so that I can make some new progress. Am I going the right way? I'm going to assume so. Yes, good. That's so pretty.
And for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality, and I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Cain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Cain sacrificed to preserve.
So I need the light Reaver to get into that door, so there's no
heedless
point
of
going
the
there.
profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest.
Northwest we
If
go.
Cain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
So I must go northwest, which is that way. It's that way, through the door we just came through, but I'll just jump off. Swoosh. Squish, swish, swish, swish. They look like doors, but I don't think I can get through underwater. Probably have to drain the lake or something to be able to get through there. So hold crouch and jump. There we go.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn to the ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
In other words, Raziel is immortal. Oh, that's how you open the door. Yeah, makes sense. There we go. We need to go north and west, which is this way. Have a look above water would be great. There we go. I don't think that's the pillars, that's a safe spot. Right.
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve an imprint of my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when
And it
weary,
looks like a perfect
and
thing
from
matching his
which I could
claw.
resume my journey.
Look. Look. Save. Okay, we are saved. This is good. Now what? Now where do I go? I don't. Wait, I want to go this way. This is northwest. But I don't think there's a ways past this. I think it's literally just there to be, hi, here's your first save point. That I can't access until we get the Wind Reaver, I think. So I get, oh, this way maybe.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place.
Hint, you come back here
Infiltrating the
later.
fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Odd crystal? It's that orc, isn't it? It's got an odd crystal. I want to shoot it. But I don't do anything. Whee. Hello. Devour soul and devour soul to turn Reaver on and off. I don't need to devour soul to turn the Reaver on and off anymore. Maybe that's what the announcement was before, but I don't need to, because the Reaver I can just turn on even if I don't have full health. Whoa. that looks painful. So that, look, I've devoured souls, I'm at full soul energy, but I do not need to equip the Reaver. Oh, I hate these guys with guns. So, stabby. Taste your blade? No, thank you. I don't know where your blade's been. Oh, I can't do anything. He is too high up. Take a sword and then just keep going. Oh, hello. Oh, there's two of you, that's not good. It's very considerate that one holds off until the other one's dead, isn't it? It's like in action movies where the bad guys can only come at the hero like one at a time. It's like, okay, that's really nice of you, but I'm pretty sure if you coordinated your attacks, you'd be more effective. Although I did love one of the fights in Kiss of the Dragon with Jet Li, where it was like multiple enemies coming at him at the same time, and it was so well put together. I was very, very, very impressed with it. Because, you know, even though I know it was choreographed, it just fit together so nicely. Showing, like, Jet Li just annihilating a whole room full of martial artists. Oh, I hate the noise those dogs make. Raziel, you're a monster. Doesn't matter about decapitating all the soldiers, they attack me first. And technically the dog did attack me, so it was revenge, but... Okay, remember this. I don't think I can actually do anything to this bit yet. Don't think I can. It's, that's for later. Over there. It's gonna keep giving me that tutorial until I feed the Soul Reaver, I know it is. I just don't want to feed the Soul Reaver. It's mean and nasty and it hurts. Yeah, oh. They're just so close to that waterfall. I'm like... I don't want to fall off. Right, soul. Oh wow. So the game just crashed completely. Did that come through? I wonder if the sound effect came through. It was like and then it just died. That bodes well, doesn't it? Right, we'll try again. I'm very glad that there was that save point, but I have to go back through all of those enemies again. This is boding well. Maybe the game is trying to tell me that I should not stream this now because it's too old. It doesn't work anymore. But I refuse to acknowledge this because if this version doesn't work, I dig up my PlayStation 2 version and we just emulate it. Right. Yep, Southern Lake. Let's try that again. But the fact that I can even get it running at all for me, I think, is a blessing. It looks so pretty. Such a step up from the Dreamcast original one. Yoink.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold.
Problem is we have to listen to all the discussions again. Yes, Raziel, we heard you last time.
However, would would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal.
I wonder if I could just run past these enemies, because I don't get anything out of it, really. You don't get experience. So I'm just gonna go bye. Bye. I mean, there's always that illusion created in action games that you have to fight everything. And yet when you watch speedrunners in things like Dark Souls and they just blitz past every enemy, I'm like, it's a valid tactic. It's an illusion you have to fight everything. I enjoy it though, and it looks really cool. But I just, yeah, because of the crash, I'm not impressed. Buy more crow things. We remember you. You are the familiars of Vorador. Was it Vorador that was summoning them? I think so. No, oh, no, dog, go away. Oh yeah, I couldn't go that way. Run away, run away, run away. Dog's faster than me, but if I jump, it can't reach me. Nope. 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 No. Oh, I don't know what that one is, but nope. More birds on the way. Oh, right, you know what? I need some health. Punch out your hearts. Give me your soul. Thank you.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kane's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or
Just
righteous.
looks like a horrible way to go, some of these
This was simply
corpses.
ruthless persecution.
Oh, like just the way they've got their hands like reaching to like try and pull the stakes out. Ugh. It's cruel. Aye, right, doggy, doggy. Your soul is mine. Thank you. Killed your dog. Oh, I will probably kill these two. Because you're blocking my way forwards. Heart punch. Gimme, yank. And then, oh yeah, hold the lever. Not just press the lever, hold the lever. Opens the door. I love that nice little kick backwards to get the door open.
Pillars of Nosgoth, pristine and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state, yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
No. They got corrupt before he even approached.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kane, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
Ooh, a break.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kane. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kane? Now,
turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Cain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed.
It's where the Scion of Balance gets murdered.
Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the Pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these Pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
There's the corruption.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nupraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nupraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Cain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree then that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret, hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you.
That's the
here.
purpose of this game, is to find out what is actually Raziel's story. It's a good one.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
I mean, this series of games is one of the biggest influences on my love of time travel.
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand.
Like the way that
Why
it
I had so
weaves the
willingly
multiple
allowed Cain
timelines.
to
It's
escape me
beautiful.
when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Cain after he had valued me so little. And yet, I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn. But if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
That's totally not a hint. They keep showing that symbol. Oh wow, where have we seen that symbol before? Oh look, it opens up a path by using the glyph with the same symbol. I am shocked. I never guessed that was the solution. Give me a soul. There's some free souls lying around here. There we go. Now, hopefully tonight, I'll be able to get to the first temple and actually solve some puzzles this time. Like last time, where it's like, yes, use telekinesis. I'm like, I don't have telekinesis. I do have telekinesis. I actually have it this time. And I still don't remember which way around that circle goes.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
The birds aren't interested. I'm not interested in the birds. The birds can do whatever they want. There we go.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key. And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
It's got to be kind of cool, that, thinking, you know, if you've been tortured for like thousands of years and have this form that you find absolutely hideous, to start to discover, it's like, hang on, wait, there are legends and historical drawings of me. What? I just want to get past all of these annoying enemies. I didn't want to summon the Reaver though. It made me do it. Run away. Just run away. So the temptation of having a key and not being able to stop yourself from using it. Yeah, I mean, it's like having a big red button in front of you, especially one that says "Do not push." You kind of have to, right?
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place.
That's right, I got lost last
time.
And
perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes.
In a room.
The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Cain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
He says lies, but they're everywhere. And he's based here for some reason.
Do not be deceived.
Ah, my ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Your silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present, here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
He's the wheel of fate, so...
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here.
Isn't it funny when you've got a character that
to me.
still tries to talk like really arrogantly, even though people have worked out they actually have no power?
You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel.
Well, look at that, he's just twisted around the pillars.
Who destroyed you.
It's like,
The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one.
Yeah,
not
you have no
not
power
Cain,
over
and
him.
not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
I'll kill them all.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Cain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn.
Right, the cutscene even shows the tunnel. How did I miss that last time?
Your destiny is irresistible.
I'm annoyed at myself.
You are my soul weaver, the scourge of the vampires.
I backtracked
reaper
all the way
of
to
their
the beginning because I
apostate
couldn't see that
souls.
tunnel.
Remain steadfast. End the vampire's parasitic curse and restore Nosgoth.
Eyesight is a very
Cain's
good reason.
blood
I mean, yeah.
belongs on your
But it was so annoying. At least I know it's there.
To die for condemning me to this repugnant form. But if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Cain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
Okay, long-winded speech means I go to the save point. Do not want to lose progress again. I can't remember. I was having a conversation with someone earlier, and it was just like, oh, I hate save point systems. I mostly enjoy them, but the biggest thing that it has managed to overcome is the fact that you can save more often, meaning you're not likely to lose data from crashing anymore. So yeah, I don't like the ability to save anywhere at all. On Earth, this thing is so creepy. But I say you didn't see it either. Don't worry. Like I said, look at there it is. Like now we know where it is. That thing is so obvious. It's the only place with lights down here. It's a big gaping tunnel, and I just swam around for ages and couldn't even see that. It's ridiculous. This is how you move forwards at this section of the game. I want to get to the temple, please. Right, run away. Can I run away? I want to run away. Ah, up here. I seem to remember there being some really awkward jumps around here with the camera swinging around and those enemies being everywhere. Like, that's a climbable wall here. Where? I don't remember which was the right way to go from here. Like, I think that's backwards. That might just be the way that we came in. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, probably not. Yeah, it's not. That's good. So we've got this big underground temple thing. Because it's all flooded, I can't do much here. Oh my... I haven't set up my mute button yet. Go to it again. Hey fever, thank you, Eels. Stupid nose. Ow, right, okay. Oh, my nose is like itchy. It's like I'm just like inhale a bunch of pepper. I don't know if I go that way, but yeah, it's a really good point there. The fact that everything is green here. Just so you know, this is green. The walls are kind of like a greeny brown, and the hole's green, and the lights are yellow, but it's all green shades. So really good for people with color blindness or visual impairments like me. Now, do I remember how to get up here? I do. There is a way up somewhere here. Yes. So, one advantage of having played this section earlier is that we did overcome some of the really horrible navigational issues. There we go. Up. Okay. There we go. New continue points. And hopefully the temple.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest.
Melting.
Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal,
right,
but I thought in time...
No, a place to remember to come back to later. I definitely understand the need for places like this, because it does encourage you to come back with the abilities that you've unlocked. But it's a pain to try and remember where they all are. Yeah. Oh, come on, land on the platforms, Raziel. Why would I have you jump just to land in the swamp in front of the platform? That would be a really dumb decision. Push. Push. Yes. Kick the door off its hinges. There's Vorador. Proper vampire.
So, my lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
I can think of many ways to reach that terrace, but none of which you have access to yet. Run away! Ha, you missed. Uh-oh. Run away! Run away! That's the hell, run away! I love how his glide doesn't quite managed to make it to most of these platforms. Yoink. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. My health is trickling rapidly, actually. Is this a new save point? I think it's a new save point. Raziel, jump! Jump, you fool! Right, save, 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 save. Definitely want to save anyway. Whether I've made progress or not, because we saw more dialogue, more cutscenes. I don't want to have to rewatch them again. It'll be like the 4th, 5th time seeing them. Ugh. Right. Oh! Fudge dog. Right, I need some health, mate, so give me a soul. Bunch at your hearts. And then get in my belly. Right, that helps. Health is looking a little bit more survivable. More spirally, which I approve of. Hey, frog. It's funny how I really like the design of Raziel, but don't like the design for the main character of Medieval. Very similar, though.
Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
I can't go this way yet because they're too high. So instead, I will climb the wall. I'll just jump over the wall. Is this what I do? I go, hello, death from above. Just fly over the top of you and then run away. Because that's how you play this game. You don't fight anything, you run away. Notice how every time Raziel's come across a big bad guy, he just puts his sword away.
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen. But I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine too was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
This is where we got up to last time. I couldn't go anywhere because we didn't have telekinesis powers. I'm hoping then we can actually tonight solve this riddle. That would be nice. That's my goal. Can I catch up to where we were and complete this temple? I found loads. I remember just like we searched for ages trying to find different like puzzle solutions, and all of them said use telekinesis to destroy things. Oh yeah, there's nothing to actually absorb there because the Reaver ate it. And it's like, I kept saying there must be a way to access telekinesis, or maybe we have to unlock it. No, then we must have it. We unlocked it in the last game, and just yeah, nothing worked. And it is purely down to button assignment. It was assigned on the keyboard and not to the joysticks. So by default, the PC command for telekinesis was the A button, I believe. So all I've done is assign the missing shoulder trigger to A. And now we have telekinesis. And let's see if this makes this place any more solvable. Right, I can't get through there. Nope, nothing here. I really don't want to fight you. I can't be bothered. There's got to be somewhere I can jump up and return to the physical plane. Oh, look, I defeated all of you. I can't climb in the spirit realm. Where is it? Where are you? There has to be a portal to the physical realm. There it is. Yeah, around here somewhere. So I get a bit closer to the screen so I can see things. Right, that is the thing that we're looking for. We need access to that glowy plate thing. Okay. Okay. It doesn't help much, but that is what we're looking for. Now, if I go in here, can't do anything in that room. Can't do anything over there yet. Oh, unless, is that a door? No, that is not a door. Okay, back into the beginning room where there are seraphim, or possibly undead. Okay, there's 4 of them now. It's okay, because I can just, you know, rip their heads off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Chop you in half there. Give me your souls! Ow. I want their soul to get lost, mate. You're being really mean to your, you know, compatriots, making their souls go away. Don't jump attack me. Do not jump attack me. That's cheating. Chop you in half. And then I'm going to try and kill you quickly so that I can eat your friend's soul. Gimme. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Great. Let's go. Up here. Is there anything up here? Oh, yeah, mural.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race, and the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
It is a holy blade. Oh, that's good. I can't remember, is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, through to that last... Oh, you came back far too quickly. Oh, is there a way? Can I jump that? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh. What does that gem do? Oh no, oh yeah. We have to put, I think, the little mirror thing on that platformy doodah. Don't think that does anything. Nope, it does not. Okay, so... Hi, hello, I'm Raziel. I need to get some light. Like, I've put the little mirror there, it shines on the moon, and then that beams through, and it makes, like, an eclipse. That's what it does. Drink. Okay, then let's see, I definitely remember doing this. I don't remember what's through each of these. But I remember... Oh boy. Bye, Skelling Bonds. I'm going through here and you can't stop me. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Feed, nom 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 nom. That's good. Now, there was a place to revert in here as well, I believe. Up there, maybe? Yes. So, revert! Yes. 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 Nope. It was like, yes, this is all good. But it's not good because they're going to just constantly throw weird fireball things at me. Please don't throw weird fireballs at me. Yes. And then revert back again because this lifts up. It's really handy that it showed me that in a cutscene. And then can jump across there this time, I think. There's no point going over there. There's no point going over there, so it's got to be up there. It's got to be. I can't see the point in going any other direction, so... Go, 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 go. Yeah. It's free souls, I'll take them. And then we shift back into the physical world. Like, that's got an image of the Reaver on it. Oh dear. Don't want the camera through here, please. But give me a proper camera view. Thank you. I then rip your head off, eat your soul, and give me the shield. Shield then goes here in this hole. That's a nice fit. Boom. And we can head this way now. Now, annoyingly, this does absolutely nothing yet. Oh, you could get moved? I mean, oh, that's cool. And then that one, does this have another picture on it? No, that doesn't have a picture on it. That doesn't have a picture on it. That one can't move. But maybe... that goes there like that. Maybe... I don't know. I've probably come the wrong way. I've come here too soon. Done it before activating something else. Or. There's something breakable in here. Shoot projectiles at puzzle targets. Yes, you see what I mean? What's a puzzle target? What could be a puzzle target? That? Do you think that's a puzzle target? What do we think a puzzle target is? I mean... Wait... Hello? Oh. Oh wait, can I climb on that? I can. Right, is there something I can shoot things with? Okay, so I can move the pillar with telekinesis. Not that I know why I would need to, but I can. Right. I can't actually move that any further than that point anyway. I don't think this is useful. I don't think this room is useful in the slightest. Oh, well. So I know how to get up here, but that was a complete waste of time. We go down the other passageway, probably. There's nothing here. Just lots of these weird skeletal enemies that I want to run away from. That is fire. That's good for fire something or other. Right, not this way. Not this way. That way involves something that I don't know what to do yet. So come back here. Free souls. Thank you. Put me back into this room. That door just leads straight outside and locks automatically. That does absolutely nothing if it goes the other direction. So I'm going to head through this door instead. Oh, look, there's a mirror. Oh, right. I am determined to solve this puzzle tonight. It is going to happen eventually. Maybe it might not. I might flail around absolutely comfortable, just like last time. With more tools in my belt. Stop dodging! That's just mean. I suppose it's mean that I'm trying to eat your soul, but it's mean. Stop dodging. Right. Anywho, let's return to the physical world. Give me the staff so I can hit something, because stuff is going to spawn in here. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's a big stick. It's gonna hurt stabbing someone. I was gonna say, did he? If he'd stayed alive there with the staff inside him still, I'd have been very, very impressed. That's just more fire. That's more of the spitty things. Go on, Raziel, climb quick! Ah! Can't climb quick enough. They're too low down, so they'll just keep hitting from underneath. Down. Don't dodge. Like, seriously. Just let me cut you in half and steal your soul. Like a good undead enemy of mine. Aha, yes. No, I have vague memories of this. So I go. Go. Raziel, grab it. Turn the light that way. And then we can grab this. Which is what I think that our other room's going to want me to do as well. But it needs a light source, because if there's no light source, we can't cast a shadow from that pillar. Because now that there is a shadow, we can, for some reason, walk on the pillar. Right. Aha, and now this is where I think I have problems. Like, part of me thinks I should be able to break that. Oh, please don't tell me I can't. I can't break that. What the hell? Will that do it? Or do I have to have it pointed upwards? I don't know. I really don't know. Is there anything else up above? It looks like there's something directly above there. That does not seem to help. I mean, look, I've got projectiles this time and it's not making a difference. It's really not making a difference. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm so stuck. I'm so confused. Grab it. Push it. But I shine the light across. That doesn't seem to do anything. Alright. So there's option number 2. Where I go back across. Have the mirror pointing towards the other mirror. So it can come down across and up and hopefully blast through the bit that's got the Reaver symbol on it. Maybe. Like that. If I do that there. We'll see. Oh, I fell off. I fell off. That's really not right. I don't know where else to go though. So if anyone has any suggestions of things I could try, do not be afraid of chipping in. No, light doesn't even reach far enough. What the hell? What do I do? Like, how? Why? Where? Ooh. Now it says shoot projectiles at puzzle targets. Oh, that worked. That one worked. Why? Why did that work and my previous attempts did not? Oh. Okay, we've got it working now. Yay. Right. Nah. Oh, okay. What time do we want? I don't know what that symbol is. Don't know what that symbol is. I don't know what any of those symbols are. Oh, maybe I did not want to fall down there. Ah, it's not somewhere I wanted to fall, is it? No. Why? Why did you fall down there? Because now I have to go through the whole spirit realm switchy thing again. Raziel, stop falling down things until I'm ready. But we've made progress. This is already further than I got last time. So... I don't know if there's going to be a way up there, but I'm going to have a look first. It's probably not. I mean, there's definitely things to hunt here, but there's no well. Get in my belly. There we go, fully fed. The gate for coming back was down there. There it is. Right, I need to get back up there, but all of the skeleton mages will probably have respawned. Yeah, all that one has. Oh, no, those two haven't. Wow. Oh no, there they are. Ah, darn it. You know what? Let's just giggle on this one. Your pathetic weapons cannot protect you against my mighty Reaver. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Right. And then across to the shadow bridge. And then in through the window that we broke. And I have to just work out which thing on the dial is the thing I want. Something's moving when I do that. Right? I had something moving. Oh my god, do I look at the symbols? It's got to be something to do with those symbols. So I've got to look out for these weird little spirally things. And I don't know what's moving. Oh, wait. Look, that's the double spiral symbol over there. That's the single spiral thingy there. So those symbols do exist, like, everywhere. Right, so something is definitely moving when I push that dial. Does that symbol exist anywhere in this room? Weird triangle symbols around the outside. No? Okay. For now I'm just going to have to kind of guess, I think. The double spiral symbol's opposite where I am now, so I'm going to push it towards that there. I'll try that. Now I'm gonna go back down here because now I'm kind of ready to explore a little bit. Let's see if we can notice if anything's changed. Don't know if that has. That definitely hasn't moved. That hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. Alright. Not a clue. Now back this way. Again, I haven't done anything really, but now that I have a rough inkling of how to use that telekinesis thing, or what to look for at least, maybe there was something through here that I could have shot, and it was just being really awkward. There we go. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to try next. Yeah, the mages are thankfully far enough away that I can outclimb them. That's good. There's not much else I can really do in this place other than explore this direction. It's got the symbol of the Reaver on the walls here. And then you come in here and it says to use the thing to shoot. Ah, yes, there is a thing. It's on the ceiling. I'm learning. We're learning. Bam! It's a switch. Da 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 da. And I move the pillar, so it casts a thing up to there. It's a tunnel. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. I'm going this way, right? So I already had this set up. It was just had gone the right way. I just didn't know how to use the telekinesis thing properly. That's frustrating. It's very frustrating. We're so close. Give me whatever this disc of light is. It's mine now. Okay. Now I know where to put it, I think. The question is, how do we get there? Ah! It now just opens to me. That's fine. Door can close all it wants. I'm going over this way. Because I believe I have to place it on that pedestal. So that looks to me like a really good home for it. Okay. Then, what do I do? Nope, that doesn't do anything. I will have to go that direction, I think, because that's what took me up to the dial at the top. Is there anything in here that I can... No, it's just in that chamber up ahead. That's really frustrating. Are there any clues on the walls? Any symbols that I should be looking out for? Nope. Nope. Like, you should be shining a light through here for me to do something. But no. Apparently not. Okay. I'll go this way now. I want to just go through without having to go to the spectral realm. I mean, that would be really nice. But I don't think you get that ability until Blood Omen 2, where you can just go into mist form and just phase through bars like that. Right. Swing around, kill these things, get some soul energy back so I can remorph back into the physical realm. Thank you. But if you stay and try and lock onto one of these, the others will attack you from the side. So if you just run around swinging your blade wildly, you have a good chance to take out most of them. Oh. One of them came back, but it's okay. I made it, just about. I'm probably missing something like super obvious that would have told me how to do all of this in like one go, but as long as I can finish this temple, I'm okay. I mean, we're coming up on midnight now, so nearly made it through the midnight phase of the stream. The only reason I'm awake as well is because of the heat. It's too hot to sleep. Right. Now say, look at all these symbols. Those two symbols are also on the weird clock face here. Oh, maybe. Okay. Wait. thing directly above it, I think, is this symbol on the right. Did that change? What did that change? Did that change anything? Oh yeah, it moves the... I think moving this seems to move where that reflective giant light thing is. So I've got to push this dial around. Possibly one more. So it's directly above the hole. That shines light down onto the mirror that we placed before. See what I mean? I knew there'd be clues somewhere. That shines onto the weird rock thing that looks like a moon to create an eclipse. Ho 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 ho, here we go. Oh, we're getting the Dark Reaver. I think we're getting the Darkness Reaver. Finally! Yay. And the door's going to close to make sure that we have to use it. Yeah, there we go. See, I thought that was the Light Reaver, but maybe the Light Reaver is similar, just has like a full circle instead of a half circle. No. I can get there from dropping down the hole. Bye! Ooh, no, down the hole. Raziel! When you want him to go down the hole, he won't go down the hole. That's really pretty, though. That's pretty. So pretty.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control, and I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me.
That's what this fonts are for.
And I realized, as I recovered control, that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
And my health goes up as we enhance the Reaver. Excellent. No more collecting those silly little glyphs that are hidden everywhere. No, we just have to complete these temples. But what does the Darkness Reaver do?
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
It's okay, I mean I already have the Dark Reaver, so I do not need to bathe it in a font. I just need to stab the door. Stab it.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Ow. Don't do weird flashy things, please. That was just horrible and mean. Right. Next step. Oh, no, this. Yes, through here. You said there was another door I remember seeing with the dark glyph. That was right back at the beginning. So maybe that is what he is talking about. Maybe. We only saw it from like a distance, but I'm sure it was quite high up.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the Pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the Pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the Pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the Pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Good answer.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the Pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies.
The one that had his heart ripped out.
But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far.
Yeah, but still spoken half-truths.
Was the key to all
So
this,
annoying.
Then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the
All-time
means
travel.
within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Right. But yeah, I hate that kind of idea, like, you don't know what you are, do you? And then doesn't tell me. I'm like, come on. If you know who or what I am, and I've just said I don't know who or what I am, then please do put me out of my misery, because that's really annoying. Ow. Oh. Stop it. That's mean, and you know it is. Why don't even know if I'm going the right way. This is probably the wrong way because that looks like it's completely sealed off. Oh yeah, one shot, one kill. Oh, another stab, another soldier. Oh, my Reaver's red now. Let's see if I can get it fully charged up and watch it eat me alive. Yeah, every swing now absorbs health. So I have to put the Reaver away, otherwise it will kill me. And there's the save point. It hits midnight as we save, and I've got the Dark Reaver. And I'm going to try and go a little bit further, but it is midnight here. My eye is really starting to cloud up, so my vision is getting worse as we go at this point. So I don't think I'll be going too much longer in this one. But I have met my goal. We've at least caught up to where I was, having gone a little bit further. So I would like to at least feel I've made slightly more significant progress than I got the Dark Reaver. I was literally 2 puzzles off completing this last time. Nope. Whoever developed this swamp is a sadist. Ugh. Just move so slowly in it. Oh, shit. Alright, good night. Come on, I want her weapon, but I need her soul as well. Oh, shrink. Right, let's go. Need to kill probably a few more soldiers on the way. Oh, get past the stupid swamp. I have a name. Ow. Thank you. So what I'm trying to do is look for a room which has the Dark Reaver symbol on it. Oh. This is probably the way I wanted to go, I think. Right? This is the way I wanted to go back to the lake. Maybe, supposedly. I don't know, and I don't know, I don't know, and I don't know. Should, if remember right, we'll find either the Wheel of Fate or a giant statue. I think it's Wheel of Fate this way, hopefully. Oh no, that is the giant statue thingy. Alright, trust yourself. You remembered this well. There's a lot of backtracking here. And it's like, if I'm going the wrong direction, that's a definite quit moment. Right. This way. Devour plus Devour Soul to turn Reaver on and off. I don't get why that keeps popping up. I really don't understand why that pop-up message is there. Like, I know how to turn my Reaver on and off. It's a case of you go to the menu and you select it. Unless it's like a shortcut. Maybe there's a button shortcut for it so I don't have to go to the menu all the time. Maybe. Come on. There is the save point here, but again, I don't know if I want to use it, just in case I am going the wrong way.
Ah, my wayward child returns.
Yeah, I'm back.
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization.
The ancients.
You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections.
Ah, you off wheels. Have a good night, mate.
Just tread carefully.
Enjoy your morning with your dad.
Work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
Hydration, important.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
All the hydration.
Your
I'll just down the bottle, eh?
spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
I think I've drunk everything I've got in the house at this point.
Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
Yeah, it's gone as well.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game.
I've got another bottle of water in the fridge, so I'm going to be grabbing that before I go to bed. And then I've got a 2-litre bottle next to my bed, so that will be gone by the morning. You have 22.3k if honor to blow, mate. Maybe head to the shop. Yeah, I don't think anything's open at this point. Apart from Asda, I'm not going to walk to Asda at this time, right? Not with the number of blooming drunks that have been walking around. Still hear them outside. It's just like, look for any excuse. Now, I am saving here, actually, considering that cutscene happened. Whee. There we go. But yeah, have a good night, mate. Enjoy your weekend. We'll have to catch up again soon. But for now, enjoy the dance, give my best to the missus, and thanks for dropping by, as always. I won't be up for much longer myself. Okay. So yeah, I think I just want to, because the clue that it gave me said there was another door with that symbol on. I just want to see if I can find it while I remember the clue. Ah, that's what the clue's for. All right. If you double tap the Devour Soul button, that's what I meant by Devour Soul and Devour Soul. It's a shortcut. So like, I'll drop that weapon. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. No Reaver. Reaver. Hammer. Hey, now we go back out again. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. It wouldn't cutscene if it wasn't the right way, would it? Unless I accidentally triggered a cutscene that was supposed to be later on in the story. But it felt appropriate. Now, I've not found any way to jump really high yet. So all those locations that I found that said maybe I would find a way to get over these really tall things, I don't have to do any of that. But what we are looking for is Dark Reaver doorway, please. And then the first save I find around that point is the point where I finish for tonight. Right. What have we got then? Doesn't look like there's any other exits from the pillars, so it's nothing to do with that. Oh, maybe the birds will show me the way again. That would be nice.
Here it comes.
Yeah, here it comes with a Darkness Reaver. The Reaver thirsts. But I do too, so. Right, Feed. Good, Raziel. Good. Just gonna try and keep my half-functioning eye open and looking for a door with concentric circles. Well, why is there a font here for Dark Reaver? It's got to be there for a reason, right? Like, it's giving me the Dark Reaver, so maybe somewhere around it. Oh. They come from above. Oh, crap, I just can't stay on that platform, can you, Raziel? There's nothing I can really do there. So, keep moving on. This way? Was it this way? I don't know, but I'm hoping so. Hoping I'm not suddenly going backwards. Well, I actually want to be going backwards, but that'd be, I don't want to go forwards, backwards. Which would have been forwards for the beginning of the game, but backwards for the start of the game. I want to be going backwards towards the beginning of the game. Yeah, makes sense in my head what I'm trying to say. Ow! Quit it! I'm trying not to kill all of you because it's boring. Don't make me decapitate all your friends. Oh, these two are going to. I know they are. I bet you fall over very quickly, don't you? Ow! If I stab you a lot and then can eat both of your souls, that's the goal, so... Good. Nom 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 nom! Nom 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 nom. I don't like this guy because he shoots. Off with your head. Right, so somewhere around here, wasn't that one? There was a door. I remember seeing a door with the darkness symbol directly above it. Was it over there? Maybe. Could be. Should we head over that direction and have a look? So if it wasn't here, it was right back in the very first lake. So, you know, that's always an option. Ow! I was getting out of the water! Ugh, that's so annoying. Like, come on! Let me get out of the water, please. Wait. Now, lock on. Lock on, thank you. Lock on. Oh, that's just so annoying. There we go, finally. The camera is really rubbish. Oh no! Back into the water! Back into the water. She died of blood loss, so, you know, it's better than nothing. Oh, there's another one up there. Bye. Yep, she's gone now. Don't even know if this is the right way. This is just a way that I could go. Probably the wrong way then. Look, there's a font over there, but it's not glowing, which means it's not the font I'm after. So, I mean, that way I will have to go at some point. Well, yeah, I can't. Yeah, that doesn't work. So, I think what I'm looking for was in the first part of the lake then. I remember seeing it as the camera panned by in, like, the cutscene when we first got here. So, somewhere around here is a door with the darkness symbol on it. That over there? Is that it? Maybe? Let's go give a look. Can't guarantee it's the right way, but it might be. Yes! That's exactly what I was looking for. I thought this was much higher up than that, but apparently not. This is either another temple or a way through. No save points though. I would really, really like a save point game. Oh look, that's the glowy crystal to get me back into the temple.
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
With Dark Reaver, press action to activate. Okay. Just stab the Dark Reaver into that and it makes a shadow bridge. Cool. I kind of like that. That's a really nifty power that we have now. Do I have to go in? I have to go spectral maybe to get through here. Yeah, there it is. Had to. Will you stop attacking me from behind? That's just... Seriously, you guys are not tough. But because there's 3 of you, it makes it really awkward to try and grab all the 3 of you. Right. Back into the physical world. That does not look like a darkness door. I'm back to the normal Reaver. There's a fiery pillar there. There's a fiery pillar there. And we've got what looks to be... oh, it's just my hand? My hand goes on that one. Cool. What do we do in here? This is me wanting to go to bed, and it's like it's giving me another dungeon temple puzzle to do. Game, let me save, please, at some point. Yeah, this has got to be the light temple. It's got to be. The sun logos everywhere, the glowing light on the door. Oh, great. Does that mean there's something missing? Again? Yeah, that looks like there's supposed to be something that gets inserted into that. Yay! Oh, what fun. What huge fun. And that won't work because I only have the normal Reaver, not the Darkness Reaver. Great. And that's... I could phase through that bit, but I don't want to do that. That's you can only get through if I've got the Dark Reaver. That I can get through at any point I want. Okay. Phasing it is, I guess. I mean, I doubt that's gonna do anything. Nope. Nope. So we go phase back. Zip through as I can. And have a look around, I suppose. This bit looks huge. Oh, that's another point where I can put down a reflective mirror. Oh, jeez. I honestly was just hoping I would find a save point. Not that it would take me into this now. I doubt they even put a save point in the middle of a dungeon. I'm gonna call it a dungeon. I know it's a temple, but oh, you're big. Oh, you cowering so-and-so. Give me your sword. Thank you. That was cheeky, the fact it just cowered there, so I couldn't hit it with my sword, and the second I lowered my guard, it attacked. Cheeky. Cheeky. This is for El Amigo. Right. Oh, wow. That star thing's really cool. What? Does that mean if I try going there, it's... I think if I try picking that up, that light thing's gonna electrocute me, so I have a vague memory that I have to find a way to get the Dark Reaver unlocked, then shoot the eye with the Dark Reaver to blind it, and then that means I can then go forward and pick up the star. I pick up that star thing, bring it back to that start room where I can put it into the little holder there instead. So what I'm looking for in here then is a font of darkness, if possible. It's a vague memory of this. Now that obviously requires a mirror. It's a mirror stand. That I'll rotate though. Yeah, I think that's... Ooh. Maybe. Although that again requires the Darkness Reaver. Oh no, right. Okay, I see. I think I see. Maybe I don't see, but maybe I do see. Like that. That's what I think is going to happen there. That doesn't help me now because I need the Dark Reaver. Oh, of course you have to disappear back into the ground. Off with his torso. There you go. No, I don't. No, I don't want to fight you. I just want to solve the puzzle, please. There, like that. Ha. Oh no, there's another holding thing. So that comes down here. That directs over here. Huh? Oh, is that not a climbable wall? I thought that was a climbable wall. It's okay, I can fly across. Maybe. No, I can't fly across. I should be able to fly across. Fly, Raziel, fly. Good man. So that hits whatever this is, but I've got nothing to put in there. Nothing to... Oh, and that also needs a darkness reaver. That would be the solution to pretty much everything in here right now, is if I could find a dark font. Oh, you are so annoying. Go away. That just does not seem to want to open. Oh, you just go away. You are bugging Jesus out of me. Good, go away. Now, part of me wonders if I move this mirror over this direction, because like why else would it let me? Will this open the door by shining light on it? It looks like it does. Okay, good. I'm gonna go and have a look in here. See what exists. Dark font, please. Give me dark font. Oh, no, it's gonna give me the mirror that I was looking for, at least. Soul, no cutscene. Soul, gimme. Drop the weapon, Raziel. Pick up the mirror. Right. Then we're gonna run all the way back into the central chamber, put the mirror down. I think, maybe. Is that what I'm gonna do? Do I think the mirror goes over here? Part of me does. Thinks it goes up here. Yes, there. So that light. I can't see what I'm doing, game. There we go. That's all I care about. Insta gold. I can't do that without this. Right, I mean, I've got the mirror, I've placed it, I've got light stuff coming in now. Is there anywhere here that's got a dark font? As soon as I've got that, I win. Do not want to fight you guys. No, not fighting you. See, this is where I want to bring that star... Oh no, that's where the star symbol is. Ow, maybe. I'm gonna die if I go near that. Yeah. Oh, it even tells me there. Yeah. I thought I was being clever there, but nope, it has to give me the prompt saying blind the eye with the Dark Reaver. Right, where do I get the Dark Reaver from then? Because this is not the Dark Reaver. This is just... Are you seriously going to duck underneath every blow I make? There we go. Right. Yeah, I'm just not... Don't have the patience for any of them. Right, somewhere in here has to give me the dark, like a dark font. Somewhere has to. Oh, not you again, I destroyed you two. Oh, wait. Light on that door will open it. Right, I'm going in there for now. You lot can get lost because I'm really sick of fighting you. Oh, there's lots of them as well. Awesome. Right, this looks like where I get the thing, but it's like if they kill you, you lose it and you have to go back again. Nice. Awesome. This is what I wanted to do here. Yep, there it is. Dark font. Finally. Where is... I know there's a lot of enemies here, but I want to know where the portal back out of here is. So if I can't find a portal to shift, this whole room is useless. Take that. Anywhere? Is there a font? Or maybe I can float over there. Maybe. Come on, grab it! Nope, that's just a little bit too far. I don't see any other font here though, so my guess is it is up there somewhere. Nice. I just missed it. I couldn't see it. I mean, the fact that you can do this indicates that I'm going the right way, I think. Where do I switch back to the material plane? I can't see any way to switch back. Come on. Alright, cool. Made that one. If I'm lucky, it's somewhere along here. I honestly don't know where I'm going. Right, there it is. Okay. So we have a gauntlet to run here, basically. Without dying, I've got to get to where the font is, and then get back there without dying. Right, the font is definitely down in here. Right, there it is. Give me the Dark Reaver, please. Oh, cool. So there's like a little shade that's absorbed by you kill it. It pops into the font. You get access to the power of the Reaver. Yoink. Right. That's what we wanted. As long as I don't shift back to the spiritual realm, I'll keep the Dark Reaver. So down here there's another long corridor of enemies. Just gonna run past them all. Just want to finish this temple, get to a save point, and then go to bed. And then I'll have to double check, see how well the stream has saved, but I think this was a successful test. That, and then I can go jump across to here, stabby the Reaver through the hill, stab the pillar drops, that's good, shines through there because I set that one up earlier, but I can run through and then open this door here. It's nice when you can see how a puzzle it's supposed to work. There you go. If I open this door, this mirror should be pointing over here. That flashing effect is not great. Alright, oh, okay, that's cool. So that's one half of the puzzle finished. Let's see if we can go finish the other half. Without losing the Dark Reaver. Stab! It's gonna flash. Oh, that flashing hurts a lot. Okay, so I've done that. I'm through here. I've got to put something on that pedestal, so there's something I'm missing at this point. Probably another, like, mirror, but possibly like a really large mirror. Do you want to not hit me, please? Oof, right. Oh, and I can't push that because you're attacking me. Thank you. Go away. Oh, I've forgotten. Was there anything over in that direction? I don't remember. Oh, does the door stay open? Looks like it might do. Once you've opened it with the lights, it stays open. Right, so I'm looking for another mirror, I think, somewhere. I think I know where to find it. Possibly. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, go away everything down here because you're all really annoying. Really annoying, go away. I do not want to die here! Oh, that's cool. I actually can get something back if the eye kills them. Pick up the star thingy. Well done, Raziel. Uh-oh. Run away. Right. Now, where did this go is the question. Oh, look at all these things popping in and out of the ground. Crazy Muppets. Go away, leave me alone. I think it was at the beginning. So like if I go this way. Oh no, I can't go that way. Which way was it? Where did I have to put this? I don't remember. I thought it was down there somewhere. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Can I throw it? Nope. This is frustrating. I mean, down there's where I got it from, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't go there. Maybe I'll try this way again. Could be this way. I can't think of any other direction to go in. But no, there's nothing in here. There is nothing here. This is in fact a dead end. Because that's where we got the mirror from. Got the mirror from here. Okay, so not this side. Gotta be the other side then. It's got to be. process of elimination. But wait, how, what, where, how, why, what? This way, maybe. Possibly. Don't know. I can't think of anywhere else to go at this point. Well. Nope. Not there. Nope. So I can't go into the spirit realm with this. All of those are too high in the physical realm. This is going to frustrate me now. This is where we get stuck tonight. Just thinking, I think I know where I want this to go, but I don't know how to get there. Ah. Can't fly while I'm carrying something. And that's the only way to get across those sections. So maybe I'm not supposed to do this bit yet. Oh no. Did I lose it? Because I dropped it? It's gone? I'm annoyed by you. Right. Yeah, I think because I put it down, it's faded. That's so frustrating. But I can't do much about that at this stage. Now, if I'm supposed to put a mirror on there, I obviously can't send it from that side either. It's got to come from over here. But, right. Yeah, that's where I think the star goes. I'm pretty sure the star goes in there. I can't get out until I get the light Reaver. So I've got to find a way to solve this. I don't think my brain can comprehend this. So I think if I can solve the light puzzle on the left hand side, that'll open the gate, which means I can carry the item thingy through. But oh, there's something up there. How do I get up there? I mean, that looks... I don't know. I'm gonna have to sacrifice the Reaver. I'm gonna have to go spirit side to have a little look around here for a bit. Like, is there a way up there? That's what I've got to look for. Plus my health's getting kind of low. Come on, I saw a skull over there, but something else probably ate it. Very stuck at this point. Very stuck. Because I can't get out, I can't save. I don't think there's anything else in this section specifically here. Just kill all of the weird little soul things. Rah, 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 rah. This was probably a mistake going back to the Soul Realm, because I really don't think there's anything here that I can do apart from climb up high onto that pillar room. I mean, that's an option. It's the only way to get back up high was climb the pillars in the Spirit Realm and then shift back. I've dealt with that side. There is nothing left on this side. I've done the puzzle on here. There is nothing left. Like, I've done that puzzle. Haven't I? Maybe? Yeah, you lot can get lost. That just leads you back to the start room. Right, one more run through here, and then I might just have to stop and redo all of this section again. I am getting really tired. It's coming up on 1 AM soon here while I'm streaming this, and having been working all day, this way is just a no-go. Don't bother coming back this way, Peach. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing in there for you now. But yeah, it's been a very long work day today, and definitely having an impact on my cognitive ability to put simple things together, apparently. And as it's just me doing the braining, this is definitely putting me at a disadvantage. So hey, if you're watching this and you could think of something I could have tried, you just drop it into the comment section. I'll check it out later and you're like, oh yeah, I can try that next time. That'll be really helpful. Yeah. Nope. So I do not want to read a guide, but I will definitely take people's suggestions. There's nobody in chat able to offer those suggestions right now. Oh no, I did not mean to fall that far. That was dumb. I just can't be bothered fighting those things. Now that door there, I really want to go in there, but didn't I make that jump before though? I'm sure I was able to make that jump. Maybe it was a running jump from the higher section. Okay, that's going to be my guess, is that from here I made a running, flying jump. Come on, go. Yep, that's the one that worked. This gets me higher up. Okay. Just get past all the ghouls. Get my head around the orientation of this place, because I'm just getting turned around and around and around and around and around at this point, which is not ideal. Oh look, there's okay, there's got a dark bridge there, so if I go back in here, there's got to be a way to get back up here. There's got to be. Get lost. Infinite spawning, undead enemies, all using my little trick. I can't get up there though. Oh damn, I fell off. There is no way to get up those pillars, is there? No. Right, Dark Reaver's back. I tried. So, this door. Will this door open? I just want to kill these things quickly. Taking some damage, but that's likely from using the Reaver. Drop the weapon, thank you. Oh, it's a slidey block thing, so I can. It was glowing, so it really kind of gave the indication that you had to have the Light Reaver to do that. Overthinking or underthinking. That does not help. Right. Anywho, I have more reason to finish this now because I desperately need another drink. Don't shoot me while I'm cutscening. Mean. Okay, Shadow Bridge enabled. So get me over to this side. That is good. That room's not good. But there's the mirror I wanted. Excellent. Okay. Found it eventually. I feel so proud. Alright, so if I jump down there, I can put the mirror on this stand here. Click. It's in place beautifully. There goes the lights. Good. That should open that gate, I'm hoping. Open the gate. What? Yeah. Does open the gate. Now I have to go through, get the gem, bring it back to this room. And hopefully this will be the end of this puzzle. Hopefully. I just have to get to the eye without dying. I have a cunning plan for this. Just might take me a little bit, but I think it's preferable than having to go back all the way through there just to reignite the blade. Right, so I stab you. You need to go boom. You need to go boom. And you need to go boom. Then I pick up the sword. Now, the Reaver doesn't eat souls if I'm carrying a weapon. Way out. But I think these things are just gonna resurrect themselves. Stop it! There we go. Just, yeah, seriously, stop ducking under every swing. That hurts far too much. So, drop the weapon. Reaver time. Ow! These things need to really disappear permanently. This one down. Ah, you are not going to keep ducking underneath my blade because you got nowhere to run. Okay. That helped a lot. Right. Grab the star thingy. Let's go, Raziel. Stop playing with it. Oof. And even though I killed everything on this corridor, the enemies are going to keep randomly spawning back. I hope not. And I destroyed them all to make this a bit easier. Fantastic. Clear run, clear run, clear run. I do like the puzzles in this. I just, it's so late. My brain does not function well enough to be able to fully comprehend and remember everything. I forget one room as soon as I've left it. Even though I know there's nothing in it, you saw me go back into that one room like 4 or 5 times there. There we go. Start in. Is this gonna, come on, give me the light font. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Yes. That was the correct response. Praise the sun. Oh, ow. That hurt though. No, ow. Flashing lights, warning. Ow. Please stop doing that. Ow. Wait, is that the light? Or the fire Reaver that I've got there? It's got to be lights. Because there's light symbols everywhere. They look like a big ball of fire, so... Light. It's light. It has to be. How? Again, with the bright flashing white lights. Please stop.
I plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
But I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go back to try and find a save point as quick as I can. But there, my health has just increased again. So that's awesome. I probably could have got out there actually if I'd, you know, just gone over and put my hand on the door. But this one I can definitely just unlock now and get straight out. Oh, what are the funky powers you get though for getting the Light Reaver? Because the Dark Reaver gave you shadow bridges. So maybe it is just the ability to activate those gems. Maybe. Let's find out when I get there. But because it keeps hinting at that, I am pretty sure that that's got to be it, yeah. Oh, and there's a dark font directly down there if I wanted to go back in for some sadistic reason. I can't think of any reason to go back into that place at all. There was no areas we didn't get into. So, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Now, where is the closest save point? Temple's finished though. Lock's gone. Now I know this is where I'm supposed to be, but I'm just... If I try and use the Light Reaver to open up the temple, then I feel like it's gonna end up cutscening me into Oblivion. Right, so I did that. I mean, that's giving me a continue point, but I don't think it's a save point. And that opened up a gate down here, so I'm going down here, hopefully. But, oh, the gate's closed again, though. Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure that's where my save point will be. Try again, though. Turn that round. Don't know why that would close though. Like, why did that gate close? There's the save point, that's what I want. So I'm going to go over there, we're going to save for now. Well, I feel like it's been a very successful night. We've managed to catch up on everything that I lost and get that a little bit further. Got the Dark Reaver and the Light Reaver. Progressed the story a little bit. Got equally frustrated by some silly puzzles. But it all seems to be working. Fingers crossed the stream has been working properly. The sound levels are alright. In which case, if it has been, then I will be back on Sunday for some more Final Fantasy. As I say, going back to the Chocobo dungeons, which is quite a long grind, so that's going to be fun if it works. I'm hoping the cloud save has kept me up to date, because I am not doing Via Infinito again. If that's gone, I just give up. I'm giving up with my 100% run. But it should have worked. I'm pretty sure I did backed up. Either way, thank you very much everyone who has managed to stick through this and been watching. As I still keep posting your suggestions on how I can do things quicker and better in this, things that I might have missed, because that's very easy with me being partially sighted. I do miss quite a few things in games like this. Either way, whatever you guys have got on this weekend, be safe. We've got a huge heat wave here in the UK. I've heard it's pretty hot over in the States as well. So whatever is going on with you at the moment, look after yourselves, be kind to yourselves. And I just hope that you have an absolutely fantastic weekend. And hopefully I'll catch you all on Sunday. Matane. Bye bye.